Well,
Hey,
sorry, fashionably
everybody,
late.
it's
Yeah, a little bit of a late start, but appreciate everybody seeing lots of people in the chat already.
great to
We
see
got,
everybody.
yeah, I got Dean the Turkey Lexter. Welcome in. James Ryan.
Yeah,
Welcome in.
BDF is first. Welcome in, Keith. James, good to see you, as always. The incomparable James Ryan.
Welcome in.
Darn, that cupcake was good. We're traveling again, James, and so we're on the road again. You know, we travel as much as we can, so we're on the road again, and I'll tell you about that cupcake. Debbie, welcome in. So good to see you, Dean. And Dean, I did not answer your text, but I saw it. I'm so sorry. I'm a bad friend. I will answer your text. Thanks so much for being here. Okay, no worries, Dean. Thank you for ghost watching.
Ryan, Captain Akron 27. Thanks for being here. Great to see you.
We appreciate you being here, guys. Captain Akron, welcome in. Stacy.
Stacy Rogers, welcome in.
Thanks for being here, Stacy. We haven't talked on the phone in a while. We need to catch up, girlfriend.
So, quick plug for the Mickey Bunch. Kelly of the Mickey Bunch, as most of you probably are aware of. She did a show on Sunday night.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to join, but Dole Whip Dad was
Thanks,
there,
Jonathan.
and so some other people were there representing the great state of Texas. So Kelly's doing a neat series called the 50 States of Disney, I think it's
50
called.
States of Disney,
And so anyway, you know, it's so check that out, because our great state here was represented
definitely
on that stream on Sunday night. So.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I had some good stuff, James, lined up, a lot of good pictures, from Austin and Galveston and some of our favorite places, and San Antonio, and I just could not. As y'all know, we were doing redoing the flooring. This has been a project. We've been doing this for over a month now. Finally, we got to a point where we could move our furniture back in. Long story short, I just couldn't make it. It was just, I was carrying a coffee table. It was, it was not good, and we just had to get it done. Visiting family here in Alabama, and we were leaving the next day, so I really hated to miss it. But James, Kelly, please call me when you do Tennessee. I will do my best to make the Tennessee stream. Born and bred Tennessean, I'm a Texan with proud Tennessee roots. So call me for Tennessee, and I will do my best to make it. It's just been a crazy month for us.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, thanks, James, for dropping that link. Yeah.
So welcome in to Catherine Wilby, and also Brian.
Thanks, Catherine, for being here.
With Kevin, welcome in. I think you're new to our stream, so welcome in. Great to have you here. And also Kevin Theme Park Adventure. We got the Kevins covered tonight, so thanks for being here. Kevin Theme Park Adventure and Gaming with
Kevin. Thanks for being here, and howdy to you. Nice to see you. As I said, we are traveling, guys. We have been. I have been all over. If you've watched our Hitchhiker chats, I have been all over. I am actually at some family's house tonight, and let's see, how shall I put this? She is an author. She is a best-selling author, my sister-in-law, actually, and we have Captain Jack as a clue to her writing. So we hope to have her. Her name is Catherine Bone, and she is a best-selling author, and you can look her up on Amazon. Hope to do an interview with her soon. Yeah. We would love to have her on the show. She's agreed to come on. We just
not
romance novelist.
Obviously, given the genre, not family friendly, but we love her, and she's truly excellent.
Yes, and I feel obligated to read her work, because she is family. So I read all of it. It's great, and we really hope to have Kathy. Her name is Catherine Bone. You can look her up on Amazon.
And she has a thing for pirates, as evidenced by Jack Sparrow there in the study.
She does. Yeah, and we will hopefully be doing an interview with her soon. She's agreed to do it. We just need to get it scheduled. So thank you, Kathy, for letting me use your office and borrow Jack, for tonight's stream. But yeah, we hope to have Kathy on on soon. So we'll see if we can get that worked in.
Our screen got much more handsome.
It did. It did. And where's Jillian?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's Jillian? Shit, Kathy said, okay, do you want to face my desk and move Jack over there? And I said, I don't care where I sit. Just put Jack behind me. I'm in good shape. But it's great to have everybody here. We are traveling tonight, guys. We're in Alabama. We have obviously family that lives here, and my husband's eldest brother lives here with his wife and family, and it's so great. It's so great to see them, and have really enjoyed being here. We are in Hazel Green, Alabama, and Huntsville, Alabama. Redstone Arsenal is here, and we did the cupcake in the thumbnail. We visited Hamley Bake Shop today, and the cupcake on the thumbnail is from that. I did a vlog. It's really a cool little shop, and I'll do a vlog and a review on that coming up. Cool. But that's what that cupcake is from. Great to see you, Tim. Oh, hey, Tim, in the little old Kia G coming in. Tennessee Bear, welcome as always. Love the solidarity, Tim. You know that. Some of our Tennessee people. But yeah, most definitely we'll do a vlog on the Hamley Bake Shop, and probably at some point Redstone Arsenal and some other things that are here in Huntsville. Huntsville is really a great area in Sweet Home, Alabama. So it's nice to visit family. We're going to be, I won't promise that we won't be traveling again Tuesday. We may be in Tennessee. We'll see. We won't be in Florida, so we'll see what we can do. But thanks so much for being here again, everybody. Catherine, welcome in. If I didn't say welcome to, I'm behind in the chat. Debbie, always good to see you. But yeah, so we have had a great trip. It's always great to visit with family. Lots of folks on the roads, guys. In spite of the high gasoline prices, people are really eager to travel. So we thought we'd talk a little Disney news tonight, a little bit about that. At dinner tonight with Kathy's daughter and we're kind of cooking up a girls' trip to Disney.
Oh,
William. And my niece is man, she's our people. Because she was telling me some stories about their Disney exploits, and them at breakfast, and her saying, can you just carry that Mickey waffle with you so we can get to the parks? We have to go now.
That's funny.
And I said, Lorraine, you are my people. So we're cooking up a girls' trip, so we may have that planned. We were talking about best times to go, that kind of thing. So guys, if you are planning a trip, this year to Disney or somewhere else, Universal, somewhere completely different, are you going to travel this year? And if so, what are you thinking? Because there are, listen, the interstate is crowded. There are people,
wow.
Tim, you know what? My husband and the guys have said that they may hang around the resort and play golf and sit by the pool and hang out. So, there's going to be a girls trip, guys trip. We're going to split up.
I was going to say that would be quite the different trip for you, Mom, because
it would.
Aside from your solo, your quick solo trip, and whenever you went with Kylie, of course, but it would be very different for you because you've always had your boys with you. So
that's true.
Yeah, a girls trip would be different for you.
Would be very different. Jillian would be invited. We're kind of thinking about trying to cook something like that up. We'll see what comes of it, but. I don't know. The guys may go and just stay at, hang around the resorts and golf and do some stuff there. So I think everybody would be happy, basically. Mm-hmm. So we'll let you know if that comes to pass, William, and
yeah,
we'll see what we can do. Carry a Mickey waffle, get it? There you go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the girls' trip. Debbie, yeah, it would be a lot of fun. We just, we decided, we could shop without, being interrupted, and we really don't need that. Do you really need that new Dooney Mickey bag? Yes, honey, I do. I need that. So we're thinking about it. But what are y'all thinking about traveling? There's so much going on.
Good night, Keith.
Thanks, Keith. If you're gonna travel at all this year, put it in the chat. Let us know. But we're seeing a lot. We're seeing a lot of people on the interstates, and even with gas prices again as high as they are, we're seeing. But thanks for popping in, Keith, Tim. Appreciate it. So we'll see what happens with that. What did you and Julian have planned, William? Are y'all thinking of multiple vacations? Are you thinking of one vacation? Are you gonna go to San Antonio? What are you thinking?
We haven't really talked through the whole year yet. We have a trip lined up for April. More on that to come. But end of April we have a trip lined up specifically.
Nick, welcome.
But thanks outside of that, we don't have anything lined up currently. So,
well,
not opposed to changing that, obviously.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what my thing is right now. My thing is for going to Disney is trying to figure out crowd. The times for the lowest crowds now. Lowest crowds at this point in time may be a pipe dream, but yeah, I know, Nick. Right? Is it cool? Yeah. So yeah, this is why the rum is always gone, Nick. Yeah. But so I'm thinking. Maybe first couple of weeks in May before the kids, get back into school. Mm-hmm. I'm also thinking that maybe around September, October, depending on what's going on with Run Disney and, holidays and things there. Are there any slow times, right, Catherine?
Yeah. That's a valid question.
So you're going to, is that Mogan? Debbie, is that how you pronounce that? Mogan.
Did we do the Stay in Disney history, Mom?
We have not yet. I just jumped right in. We haven't. We've got a little bit of it. Let's back up just a little bit and do this day. I jumped right into.
Not too much recorded for today in the notes, but
not too much. James mentioned cupcakes, and I went straight into the James.
Squirrel.
Let's see. Squirrel, exactly, exactly.
So, on this day in Disney history, 2009, Walt Disney World guests and cast members pause to catch a glimpse of Space Shuttle Discovery as it soars over the early evening Florida sky. The 7-member crew lifts off from NASA's Kennedy Space Center at 7:43 p.m. Eastern Time to deliver the final set of power-generating solar array wings and a new crew member to the International Space Station. So we were actually there for that and saw this liftoff from Epcot over by Test Track. So what was kind of crazy is I vividly remember this because I saw people started speeding past us,
right, and yelling. Yeah, they were going, and pointing. Yeah.
And I was like, what is going on? And people were running up on the little hill next to Test Track. And then, you looked up in the sky and there it was. So really, really cool experience.
It was. And I've mentioned it before, and I really need to, and that happened, this day. It was on March the 15th that we were there. I have video from that. It's not great video, but I have it and some pictures. And that, guys, seeing that shuttle go up, Shuttle Discovery, was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. I am so thankful that I got to, that we got to see that, William. Of course, it was, Cape Canaveral is not that far from Disney, and so, we were able to see that we saw the solid rocket boosters fall away.
Yep.
It was pretty amazing. It was an amazing sight. So, it was interesting that showed up in this day in Disney history today. I thought that was cool because we were actually there in the parks for that. So, pretty cool.
So, 2020. Walt Disney theme parks in Florida, Paris, France all closed at the end of the day due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
The hotel, retail, and dining complexes will temporarily remain open, and cast members were paid during the closure.
Hey, Amy. Welcome
in, Amy. Thanks for being here. So,
can you believe that's been 2
years?
Golly,
2 years ago.
Been 2 years ago.
Yeah. And thankfully, as we'll mention a little bit in the Disney news, we're starting to come out of this mess. Progressively continuing to, start to come out of this mess. So,
that's good. But that was, I remember. Do you guys remember that when we were watching Resort TV 1. As they left the park, and if you remember, Josh Tomorrow, was up. We thought it was 2 weeks. We didn't know how long it was going to be, but we were hoping it was just going to be, 2 weeks to flatten the curve and the whole thing. And Josh Tomorrow and the characters were, up on the fire station balcony waving, and it was very poignant. You can go back and watch the Disney YouTubers who were in the parks, and then. When it opened back up and everybody was able to come back in. But it was unprecedented.
Yeah.
And that was 2 years ago. 2 years ago today, and I did a countdown on our Instagram page. Until all the way until they opened. Missing Mickey. I think is what Missing Mickey Day 1, Day 2, and I did a countdown all the way until it opened back up. So, and then of course Disneyland, took them a while, a little longer to get open. So, anyway, that was 2 years ago today. Let's see, the hotels, the retail, and the dining places stayed open temporarily, so that cast members, so they could, guests would have time to leave. Everybody would kind of have time to clear out. So anyway, it was kind of tough. But we are opening back up. Obviously, the parks are full, and we are, people are back out in force, guys. The parks have been jam-packed for spring break. I don't know, when does spring break normally end, William? We're in March into April a little bit.
That's
maybe.
A good question. I was going to say, because it seemed like, because we went on a trip in like 2018 for Adam's graduation. It seemed like his spring break was pretty late, so it's honestly hard to say these days.
Right, Catherine, you're right. The cruise ships are not completely full. I know that a park reservation. I always need a park reservation. Tim. Catherine says the cruise ships are not full yet, and we have not been on a cruise yet. We love cruising. Amy says usually after Easter on the so it's gonna be pretty full probably until everybody kind of finishes up with spring break, and then probably it's like we were talking about our girls trip. It's probably going to be a good time to go maybe. At the 1st of May, maybe the first 2 weeks in May before the kids get out in June. There are some schools are already on spring break. Oh yeah, yeah. That's why the parks have been so jam packed. Stacy, is because of the spring breakers. I think people are still somewhat wary of cruising. That could be, James. Now, Jeff and I love cruising. I know William and Jillian, y'all love it too.
Yeah. We've never done the Disney cruise, but we've enjoyed the Carnival cruises we've been on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it could be that people are still a little wary of cruising. I would cruise. Cruise. No problem.
Tim. You need you still need a park reservation these days, and they said that there's not really any end in sight to that.
Oh yeah,
it helps them.
Tim, right.
Yeah, it helps them forecast, how many people to expect at the park each day. So it's
and excuse me, I don't think that's going away, guys. Yeah. As much as I would love to see it go away, I think they're going to keep that park reservation system because it makes it easier for them. However, for us, it devalues your annual pass because guys, if you had an annual pass, you could park hop. I mean, you could go to every park. Every park in one day if you wanted to. You could park hop at will, and so that's put the kibosh on that. So yeah, anyone go. You do still need a park reservation.
Yeah.
Tim, you sure do. Now, we've got in our Disney news. They did recently drop the mask mandate. What was that? Week before last? A couple weeks ago. For everything except transportation.
Yeah, like buses, Skyliner, so on and so forth. Yeah.
Is that they should guarantee resort guests a park entry.
Yeah.
Well, Amy, if you've paid all that money to stay on property, I agree with you.
Yeah, annual pass plus staying on property. Yeah,
you've invested some money there. I mean, and here's the thing, guys. I was talking to my niece and her husband, and they took their family in January. They were unaware of the changes. They had no idea what Genie Plus was. They had to figure all of that out. No. It was, and I said, you know what, you guys, there is a really good YouTube channel called the Hitchhiking Bones, and they cover this stuff. And if you watch the show on Tuesday night, and she just started laughing. Yeah, but yeah, they kind of hit that flat-footed, and they hated Genie Plus. They hated it. It was unanimous in my husband, my family. They did not like it. So we talked about that a little bit. They're just, for those of us, William, y'all have been, I've been, but we stay on top of it, guys. For people who haven't thought about going to Disney in 5 years, and it's, we've got a little money and we've got, we hadn't been anywhere in a couple of years, let's go to Disney. And, they just pop in there. Yeah. It can be pretty complicated to get up to speed on everything. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the numbers. I don't know what's happening with the numbers, guys, really. I know they seem to be, Jeff with Diz Our Dream made the statement that they seem to be at capacity. That they really kind of seem to be at capacity during spring break. He said he made the statement in one of their live streams that it seemed like it was the busiest.
And it's kind of interesting because there was a quote from one of the executives not that long ago saying that the days of them being at full capacity were probably behind them. If you ask me, it's probably due to the fact that they don't want to staff the parks as highly as they should. If we're just being honest.
I think that I think that's probably right.
Do we want to go ahead and do the Hitchhiker highlight and go ahead and move into Disney News and talk through some of this?
Let's do that. Yeah, because we've got a lot to cover in Disney News too, guys. There've been a lot of announcements and what have you. So, if you're going, if you're thinking, let us know if you're thinking, if you're definitely going to do a vacation this year. You don't have to say where or anything, but what are you guys thinking on vacation? Let us know. And if you're going to try to make it to Disney this year, let us know. I'm going to try to make it this year. I want to make it towards the end of the year, maybe around my birthday again. So, yeah, let us know on that. But, yeah, let's go into... go ahead, William, with Hitchhiker Highlight.
So let's see here. Sorry about that. Oh, so Hitchhiker Highlight, which is actually, this was Mom's suggestion, because I've not seen this, but I'll have to watch it. It's a movie called Darby O'Gill and the Little People from 1959, rated G. It's an hour and 33-minute runtime. It stars Sean Connery, Janet Monroe, and Albert Sharp. It says, the description says, a wily old codger matches wits with the king of the leprechauns and helps play matchmaker for his daughter
Dave,
and the strapping lad who has replaced him as caretaker. So, Tim has seen it. Has anybody else in the chat seen Darby O'Gill and the Little People?
It's a good movie, and it stars Sean Connery. You know, it's a lot of fun with we've got St. Patrick's Day coming up on the 17th, and so I was trying to think of something that would be good for St. Patrick's Day, and that's what I came up with. I love St. Patrick's Day. I really should have more things, more decorations in the house for St. Patrick's Day. I really should. But so that's what I came up with. There were at the bakery, guys, and I'm going to do a vlog there's a vlog coming on the review on the bakery and sandwich shop that we went to today. They had the cutest St. Patrick's Day cupcakes and things like that. They were really cute. Neat. So I'll have to cover all that. But yeah, definitely. The Darby O'Gill and the Little People is a good
Monarch
one.
Moments.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. And Michelle and Gabe.
James, are you Irish? Okay, everybody kiss James. He's Irish. But yeah, that's a good recommendation for, especially if you haven't seen it. It's rated G. It's really cute. So I think you'll enjoy it.
Look at Garrett's comment.
And Garrett, the rum is always gone. What is up with that? We are visiting family. Okay, Stacy, fun fact, Darby O'Gill and the Little People is available for the first time on Blu-ray. Hey, I'm not sure if it's a Disney Movie Club exclusive.
Oh, cool.
Currently waiting for, well, how cool is that, Stacy? Yeah. That's cool. And that would be a one that I would like to own. I'll have to say. You need to watch that, William.
Yeah.
Okay, so James officially says we are not out of order. James. Always, my friend, always. Oh my goodness. Well, let's go to news, William. You want to cover some news? Because there's a bunch.
Let's go ahead and get started with that. Sorry, I got to bring my notes back up. I was pulling up. My screen, that way I could share here in a second.
It is, Nick. It is. Nick says it's like musical rooms with Dawn. You'll never know where I'm going to be.
That's funny. Let's see here. Okay, so a little bit of a somber note to start our Disney news off on, but William Hurt, who played Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, passed away this Sunday. Lots of prayers and condolences to his family and friends. I think he was 71.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't look it up, but I didn't know how old he was. But yeah, we hated to lose him.
If I remember it correctly, I believe that's how old he was. But yeah, I mean, relatively young, you know.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, Dean, everybody's kissing James because he's Irish. There you go. Oh, everybody's. Dean's wondering why are we all kissing James. Well, you know, it's like, James, do you have a "Kiss Me, I'm Irish" T-shirt? If you don't, you should, right?
It's
another Disney movie. Go ahead.
go ahead. Let's see here. So starting tomorrow, we mentioned starting to come out of all of this. Let's see what Stacy say there.
Another Disney movie.
Oh, interesting.
Available.
Very cool, Stacy.
The Gnome-mobile. Okay. Is that a Disney? Oh, yeah, Disney movie. Okay.
Ooh,
y'all have to. I have brain fog, guys. I really do. Hey, Chris, welcome in. Thanks for popping in. I will have to check that out. Thank you for that recommendation, Stacy. The Gnome-mobile. I have to make a note of that. Text me that, Stacy, if you would. I don't have anything to write on, and I'll definitely. Oh, Michelle is half Irish. I'll definitely watch that, Stacy.
Yeah, Garrett says Michelle is Irish and I don't kiss her. Not kissing James.
Garrett, you are so bad. Well, just for the record, I would kiss Michelle and James. I sure would. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Okay, if you're Irish, do you have to wear green for St. Patrick's Day if you're Irish? To avoid getting pinched?
I don't know.
We'll have to. Well, James, if you're Irish, does that rule apply to you? James, fair enough. I'll kiss Michelle.
Oh, goodness.
Y'all are sweet.
Lots of love going around in the
lots of love going. Yeah.
Here tonight.
Lots of love. I think I started this.
Yeah. Moving on. So I did. Speaking of moving on, that's a quote from Night at the Museum, and it's from Dick Van Dyke's character. It's got Ben Stiller's the main character.
Yeah.
But very funny movie, and also on Disney Plus. And so we had watched it fairly recently. And anytime you hear one of us say "moving on," it's a reference to that movie.
Yeah. We watch We have way too many movie scripts in our heads, guys. That we do.
So moving on. Starting tomorrow, I said, we're starting to come out of all this stuff slowly. But starting tomorrow, face masks will no longer be required on the Skyliner for fully vaccinated guests. So that's really good news, especially for anybody that's got a trip coming up. I will say, I felt. Oh my goodness! Oh jeez. That's too much.
What we won't do, Tim, right? Yeah. What we won't do, I tell you. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So anyway, so no longer require face masks on the Skyliner. I felt really silly on one of our recent trips, riding the Skyliner with. So one time we rode with me and Jillian and Wyatt. It was only us. In the car,
right?
Whatever you call the Skyliner,
the cabin, the cabin.
It was only us in the cabin, and they told us to put a mask on, and we were like, "But it's only us. Like, there's no one else in the cabin,
right?"
And so anyway, this is
our family.
It's very very exciting news. Hopefully, we'll hear about buses soon. And the other thing too that we're waiting, which. There's a Disney executive who's made herself into a bit of a heel based on some tacky comments that we'll be referencing later on in Disney news. But she did at least say that we're going to get character hugs again soon. So they started up character hugs again at Disneyland Paris as part of their 30th anniversary.
Oh, they have. Okay. Okay.
So. That's so we're anxiously awaiting that for that to make its way over to the States. In other Disney Parks news, the Festival of Fantasy Parade is back at the Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
So I think Mouse Talk Walt did a vlog over it, and Jeff of Diz Our Dream. I'll tell you what, Diz Our Dream. You always get your money's worth at a Diz Our Dream stream. Jeff got the Festival of Fantasy Parade over closer to the Frontierland Pin Shop, and then hoofed his way across park to get it again down near the train station.
He did. He got it twice. He did.
So big shout out.
And it was great footage.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, he made us, so everybody was lined up for the parade, and man, he just blew his way right through the
he did.
The Emporium. It was crazy. It's like a ghost town in there. And he got his spot, and so big shout out to Jeff for covering that.
Yeah, that was a great stream. Yeah, check that out if you want to see the Festival of Fantasy Parade. Full parade, guys. We're Disney keeps dropping some nuggets for us, and it was great. Of course, my favorite part of that parade is the Maleficent Float. That float is utterly incredible. She was breathing fire and doing the whole bit. It was great. It was great to see it.
So I did want to mention here. Dean the Turkey Lecturer says, "Hey, I want to hug Olaf." If hypothetically, or maybe not hypothetically, when character hugs come back, which character, if you have your pick, which character would you like to seek out? If you had to, you can only pick one to give that first hug to once character hugs her back.
Oh, the first hug. Okay. I think I know who it would be for me.
Okay.
Who's it gonna be for you, William? Yeah, first hug. Okay, in the chat, guys. Who's your first character hug?
Okay, there we go. Movie Mania Nick. It might be a little more difficult to do these days, Garrett, with that trench coat y'all got going on up there.
That's true. Yeah.
And Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin.
Yeah, Jessica's got a.
The Catherine Wilby says Cruella de Vil, cool villain. So, yes,
Catherine, villain.
I don't think I've ever met Cruella. I've met.
Never have either.
I've met Jafar back at I think in 2016, and Mickey's Not So Scary. Let's see here. Nice, James. Very cool. Let's see. Oh my goodness, Tim. So yeah, it's a tough one. It's hard not to say Mickey because Mickey's
right.
The guy. But
that's true.
You should do a power ranking at some point of.
We should with the characters coming back. We should definitely do that.
But anyway, so love to hug Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear, is very special very special to me. Another great one to see and give hugs to is Baymax from Big Hero 6.
That's true. Baymax is a cool hug.
Baymax is always a very fun meet and greet. Especially if you get him with a
yeah. Oh, he's fun. He's fun.
So that's another good one.
Yeah.
So I have in one of my autograph books in the closet in there. One of my autograph books. Whenever I met Phineas, so we waited in line at Hollywood Studios. Phineas and Ferb were doing meet and greets, and unfortunately, Ferb stepped out to take a break. But I gave Phineas a hug, and Phineas wrote in my book, "Nice hug," and wrote signed it. So that was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah, Phineas was a neat. Really neat. That was a neat meet and greet. Yeah. So who's
another? Since we're talking character meet and greets, one of the funnier ones that I've ever experienced.
Catherine, you are right. You are right.
Well, let's see. Oh, that's funny. That's very true. So another funny moment. Whenever what happened was, me and my best friend Clay were at the parks with the band for the week. And then Mom and Dad came down toward the end of that trip, and we stayed, another week with them and went back into the parks and everything. So Clay and I had already done all the rides and everything, and so we decided, hey, let's go around and meet all the characters we can meet. And so we went to meet Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. So there's that Star Wars launch bay at Hollywood Studios now. Well, previously that was like an animation area, and so. in there we could meet. We were able to meet, Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, and so what was funny was we met Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, and Mrs. Incredible walked over to Clay and stuck her hand out like.
Oh, that was cute. I was there for that one. Yeah.
And Clay smooched her hand, and she thought it was the best thing ever. And so anyway, poor Mr. Incredible had his back turned, and he was doing his stamp signature, and Mr.
Cute.
Incredible just thought it was the greatest thing ever. And so in the picture that she took with Clay, she kicked one of her legs up in the air whenever she posed for that picture, which I just thought was hilarious.
Really cute, yeah. Yeah, it was cute.
And I gave Clay a hard time for that. I was like, what are you doing? Kissing Mrs. Incredible right there in front of Bob.
Thanks, Dave.
Anyway, we've had a lot of fun character interactions over the years, and met some neat characters.
We really have. We have.
I was about to say we met Mittens and Rhino and Bolt back around the time, so that was a great area to meet any characters that were from whatever movie was coming out soon. And so,
hey, Mike,
obviously don't really see any of those characters in the parks hardly at all anymore.
Our resident gravedigger is in the mansion, Mike Wheeler.
Welcome in. Great to see you, Mike. But yeah, we've had lots of fun interactions with various characters. But who is yours to be, Mom?
Okay, well, I think, was it Catherine who, maybe it was Debbie. Back up here, let me look and see who hit mine. Somebody hit mine. Debbie, where was it? Okay, right here. Winnie the Pooh. And Mickey would probably be second, but guys, I love Winnie the Pooh. It's probably going to be Pooh for me. I'd head straight for Pooh Bear. I would. So, Debbie, you nailed it.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah, I think
we'll see. They're not back yet, but
right.
According to, I lost her name, Christine McCarthy, they are coming back at some point soon.
So that's good. We need to maybe next week we'll talk about our character meet and greet experiences and kind of rank. Have a ranking of that. Might be something fun to do.
So let's see, the Festival of Fantasy parade's back in the Magic Kingdom. Like I said, it was Wednesday of this past week. Again, shout out to Diz Our Dream. Jeff did a great stream of that, and also you got to experience some other things as well. The Tumble Monkeys are going to return to the Festival of the Lion King show at Animal Kingdom this summer. So I haven't seen a date thrown out there. I just seen this summer. So
yeah, I'm excited about that one.
They're excellent part of the show, and definitely for anybody who's seen the full show, it's definitely a void to not have them in it currently.
Yeah, it is. And Mike may know the answer to this. Currently, we're doing celebration of Festival of the Lion King because it's not the full. It's not the full show without the Tumble Monkeys and a few other elements. I wonder if the return of the Tumble Monkeys means that we will also get the full show back, Festival of the Lion King.
Hope so.
I'm hoping that's the case. They'll give us the full show when the Tumble Monkeys come back. The Tumble Monkeys are great, guys. That is a great show. It really is a great show. The music is incredible. It's really worth your time to go to Festival of the Lion King and Animal Kingdom if you haven't seen that. It's wonderful.
Yeah, great show.
Hey, Jeanette.
And Stacy makes a great point. Stacy says, I think character meet and greets back to normal will make some of the character buffets worth the money again. Yeah, absolutely. No question. Great to see you, Sebastian.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. And I'm excited about that, about the characters coming back, guys, for the children, for the kiddos. Yeah. I could just pick a character and sit and watch character interactions with kids all day. I absolutely love it. Yeah, Mike says, should get full show back, but audience participation still may. That sounds logical. Audience participation may still be limited. That sounds logical, Mike. But that would be okay. I mean, at some point, we'll get back to full audience participation. But I would love to see, and I've said that every stream, every live stream I've been in where they did, went to see a celebration, a festival of the Lion King. I've said, oh, bring back the Tumble Monkeys and give us the full show. Yeah. So yeah, they're really.
So
really
let's see. That brings us back again to the point that I jumped a little bit ahead in the notes, but yes, according to Disney CFO Christine McCarthy, which finally we get some positive news out of her.
Right. Yeah, she's usually too busy putting her foot in her mouth, guys. Just to be honest, to give us positive news.
The other quotes from her, Disney. This is Disney's chief financial officer, Christine McCarthy. The other quotes that we have from her that have kind of made her infamous amongst the community is that she made a statement a while back about food portion sizes. Them talking about potentially reducing those, and she said we can cut portion size, which is probably good for some people's waistlines.
Yeah, it was.
So a lot of people were really upset about that. And then, to follow that up, because that wasn't a bad PR storm, that wasn't bad enough apparently, she was quoted as saying, some people have more money than they have time, and others have more time than money, in reference to the Genie Plus system.
Genie Plus.
And so anyway, both those things, no one likes to be insulted.
No.
And both of those quotes can come off as insulting.
Yeah, kind of think before you speak. Think about how this is gonna sound. To your audience, to your guests, the people that you're talking to.
We're trying not to go too negative here, but both those comments were pretty tacky. Let's just be real.
Yeah. She's not. That's probably why she doesn't say a whole lot. Or when she. Yeah.
So thankfully, to bring us back out of that again. Because that's not treating the people going to your parks and spending a whole lot of money to do so as guests.
Very respectfully. Yeah.
They're not treating us as guests. That's not top tier service, no doubt.
No.
So anyway, coming back out of that, the character meet and greets are coming back soon. We don't know when, but we just know soon. So. We'll see how long soon turns out to be.
Yeah.
But
TikTok, the clock's starting now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, as soon as you say that, it's kind of like, okay, we're waiting. So we saw an article for some concept art that leaked for a possible reimagining of the Paradise Pier hotel there in California, close to Disneyland, going to a Toy Story theme. The concept art is really cool.
It is.
I don't know that much about Paradise Pier. I'll defer. Monarch Moments.
Hey, Dave.
Garrett, Michelle, have you ever stayed at Paradise Pier? Let us know.
I'm sorry, guys. I should have rounded up some pictures for this, but again, I'm traveling. And I didn't have time. I should have gotten some pictures together. Welcome in, Dave. Thanks so much for being in. We appreciate you. And they have not even alluded. We've not even heard a hint of them changing Paradise Pier to a Toy Story theme. This is some concept art that leaked. So this is speculation, but
I think that's right. Jeanette,
how would you feel about that, Garrett?
One of the Japanese, I can't remember if it's Japanese or Chinese hotels, is Toy Story themed. I think that's right, now that you say that.
I think so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, now y'all have done Paradise Pier. So how would you feel about them changing Paradise Pier to a Toy Story thing? I I wouldn't be opposed to it, but not, Disneyland not being my home park.
Yeah. We don't have any sort of emotional.
Yeah, an objection
to the Paradise Pier.
To it. What do you think? One of the Japan hotels, Toy Story. I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's right. I think it's I think it's in Tokyo Disneyland, I think is. Okay, so James, I think the change will be quite well received. I've stayed there a number of times. Okay, James. Well, Disney fans, I mean, the first thing we do is go, oh, no, don't change it. So, and there are some things, that really need to be left alone.
Yeah.
Don't mess with too much, but I think with Pixar Pier, with Paradise Pier being changed to Pixar Pier, I think it would be, a logical change. And I think the fans would welcome it because Toy Story is obviously a fan favorite, It really is. Okay, well, I think that's a given, Garrett. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a given. If they redo it to Toy Story, they'll raise the price. Yeah, that's
no doubt. It's shiny and new.
If I were a betting woman, I'd say they would definitely do that.
Let's see here. I'm going to share real quick. Let everybody see some of the concept art.
So Garrett says it'd be cool, if they changed it to the Toy Story theme, but if they change it too much, it's already $300 plus a night. I don't.
Oh my.
That's probably. I mean, excuse me, guys, and that's the. That's the bargain basement hotel. That is now. From Paradise Pier, the only one on the monorail is Grand Californian. Am I right? Is that right? Is the Disneyland? There's a Disneyland hotel on the monorail.
I thought the Disneyland hotel was.
And the Grand Californian, and not Paradise Pier. Am I right, guys? Help me out here. Again, Disneyland is not our home park, so I'm not sure on that one.
So as we're waiting,
Pan Pacific Hotel.
To that. So this
little
is
history.
The article from Walt Disney World News Today, where I saw the concept art. Really, really cute. The kind of atrium area has Porky and Jessie, Bullseye, Ducky, and Rex, all in really cute, cute designs, and they're kind of parachuting above this giant statue of Buzz and Woody, and kind of that classic pose of them standing next to each other. There's a big wall with a bunch of other characters in the background, and also a giant Buzz Lightyear box to the left of that statue. But looks really neat. The kind of foyer kind of drive-through area has various Pixar balls.
Welcome. Good to see you,
It looks like they're propped up by some blocks, and there's checkerboard underneath. So, and a couple of...
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
A couple of pencils as the kind of things that you put there to stop vehicles.
Yeah, neat.
Barricade things.
Yeah, really cute.
Let's see
Aloha, Elena.
Looks
Everything
like
is well with you tonight on that beautiful island.
Area has the Luxo lamp and also a game of Scrabble going on up above.
Can you zoom in a little bit more there?
Zoom in some.
And on the picture. Yeah, make the picture a little bit bigger.
Sorry about that. Welcome in, Aloha, Elena. Great to see you. Get you written down here.
Oh, yeah, that's a lobby, kind of a lobby look.
Yeah. So Luxo
I think that would be great.
Some Rubik's Cubes.
I love
some
it.
Dice stacked up with a game of Scrabble up above. A large Pixar ball, kind of a waiting area.
Pretty cool.
There's the kind of entrance lobby atrium area again with the characters. And let's see, where's the other one? Oh, yeah. Here's the kind of, drive-through area, drop-off. It's looks like a kind of a Connect 4 game almost. Let's see here.
It'd be really cool there.
and then it's being held up by some blocks and checkerboard. Let's see.
Oh, thanks, James. Thanks so much. Appreciate you.
Another area looks like the kind of like little child's abacus thing going on for the archway.
Cool.
And,
so Garrett says,
really
I believe
neat.
There's a third gate planned at Disneyland that will engulf the Disneyland and Paradise Pier. Wondering what theme they will decide on. Would you guys like to see a West Coast Epcot? Ooh,
that would be pretty neat.
Wow, that's intriguing. Well, that's an intriguing thought, huh?
So the kind of splash pad kind of play area has Partysaurus Rex on top of Jenga. Some Jenga blocks stacked up. Looks like kind of some Lincoln Log style.
Right, Amy? Yeah,
and
really cute.
It looks really neat.
It really does.
Yeah, I would. Again, I have no emotional connections to.
To Paradise Pier.
To Paradise Pier, but this looks really cool. Here's kind of an overview of the potential layout area. Looks like they got some Uno card themed play areas, dining patio with oversized string lights.
Oh, cool! Yeah.
So, pretty cool.
Well, these are obviously.
Yeah, I hope this is because it would be really neat to see. So I was going to show two.
Okay.
While I'm still sharing, not that page. But while I'm still sharing, I wanted to go ahead and look at Jillian's Cincy page real quick. I have not seen this movie, and I know it's got some positive feedback, got some negative feedback.
Okay.
But the red panda, the character's name is May. The red panda Cincy Buddy is currently on sale at through Cincy. So it comes with the scent pack, and there's also a scent bar for Turning Red. I haven't looked at the description of this yet.
And I've heard, guys, I haven't watched Turning Red yet. Raise your hand in the chat if you have watched Turning Red. I have not.
Let us know what you thought also.
I have heard very, very mixed reviews on that one.
But the red panda looks super cute as a Cincy Buddy.
Yeah, it really does.
So the scent is described as let your true self shine in a blast of bright pomegranate, juicy cherry, and sugar cane, made extra spunky with a vibrant orange twist.
Oh, Debbie. Debbie said she fell asleep.
Cool. Oh, wow. So I was going to look and see. So you had mentioned Dumbo in the notes. So I was going to go look at the Dumbo Warmer. Jillian had showed me a picture of this. You don't even have to be a big fan of Dumbo.
Oh, it's adorable.
Warmer is just super cute.
It's adorable, yeah.
So there's the Dumbo Cincy Buddy. Comes with a scent pack coming soon.
Yeah, so cute.
The Cincy Warmer.
I think the Cincy Buddies are very reasonably priced because they're big and they're high quality. They're very high quality, very well made. I think the Cincy Buddies are very reasonably priced, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that warmer is, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Y'all, that is adorable. Get a zoom in on the warmer.
Oh, yeah.
William, if you can.
So here is the Dumbo Warmer. It's got Dumbo kind of coming out of like the carnival big top. So cute. And the top of it, you've got kind of the big top thing going on. It's got a lot of holes, so I think this is going to look really neat with the light shining out of these holes that are on this warmer. And a little flag on top.
Jonathan, yeah.
They have a Cincy Buddy clip for Timothy Q. Mouse.
Yeah, he's so cute.
Really, really cute. The Cincy Buddy clips are pretty neat.
Okay, Captain Akron loved it. Okay. So we're getting some. Jeanette has not watched it yet.
And I haven't seen the description of the Cincy bar for Dumbo yet, but it's described as, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest thing on earth, Disney Dumbo Circus Parade. Delight in sweet clementine, creamy peach, fresh mango, and vanilla bean, all with your pal, Dumbo. So, very cool. I hadn't looked at that yet, and since you had mentioned it in the notes, I was like, well, let me go ahead and pull this up.
Yeah, and Jillian is a Cincy dealer, guys. If you're interested in checking that out, her Cincy link is in the description below. And do we know anything about the castle?
I don't see it in the list here. Now, maybe, because it did have its own, what was it, Walt Disney World collection.
Yes, so the 50th anniversary castle was on sale, was on pre-sale last week. So,
and so if you want to find the Disney stuff available quickly, because this site can be kind of a bear to navigate. Under collections and under licensed collections, you'll find Harry Potter, various other Disney properties, and Marvel, and so I'm not seeing, unless they moved it under Cinderella or Disney Princess, which is not where they had it originally. Still there,
right? Now the carriage is still there, guys. I have the carriage, the Cinderella carriage, and it is a beautiful warmer. It really is. I love that one. It may be off pre-sale,
maybe,
but I ordered that.
I'm not seeing it. So
yeah, I went ahead and ordered that. Jonathan brings up an interesting point here that I hadn't thought about in regards to Turning Red. It's Pixar getting back to being Pixar and not just Disney style themes. I think Disney style theme. That's an interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Y'all haven't watched it yet, right, William?
No, I hadn't seen it yet. I was trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody coming in potentially. Scroll real quick. But yeah, I think that's all that I was going to screen share for. Let me get the Disney news pulled back up here. Let's see. So there's a peanut butter and jelly mac and cheese at Disney California, Disneyland California Adventures Food and Wine Festival. Would you try peanut butter and jelly mac and cheese? Let us know.
Okay. I love mac and cheese. Guys, I absolutely love, who doesn't love mac and cheese, right? The reason I bring this up is I saw this on Walt Disney World News today, and I thought, okay, as self, would you buy peanut butter and jelly flavored mac and cheese? And my answer to myself, yes, I did answer myself, was, yeah, I would.
That's funny.
I would try it. I would try it. Would you try it, William?
I would give it a go. Just for science, I would give it a go.
Right. Take one for the team.
Yeah.
Get the Instagram shot. Oh, thanks, Kenneth. We appreciate you so much.
So yeah, I think I'd probably give it a go. Other Disney news: the Miss Marvel trailer.
Thanks, Stacy.
I haven't seen it yet. But I'm going to probably watch it after this stream, actually.
Okay.
So in other Marvel news, the Morbius movie is coming out. That's Sony. Actually, a Sony movie.
Okay. So. Fun Food Friday. I think we have a definite Fun Food Friday thing here, Garrett, for Monarch Moments. And Garrett says it actually goes well together. So I don't know. Maybe we should try this. We need to make this on a stream.
Although I do want to say that I trust the latest. I trust the latest judgment here also in that Garrett's probably trying to get one over on us here. But in other, it's only macaroni, peanut butter, Pop Rocks, and a streusel.
And a streusel. Okay.
That's something.
Okay, let's see. So we've got mac and cheese and peanut butter going on with Pop Rocks. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know. I see a tailor-made.
There we go.
Subject matter for Fun Food Friday.
They did do it.
You did it, so, Michelle. How did I miss that? Michelle made it already.
Yeah,
that is my bad.
Really familiar. So
yeah.
And all of a sudden it's all coming together. We completely botched that. So
that is I'm so sorry. I have to apologize to all of you that I have been totally out of the loop this month. It's been crazy. I'll get back. Oh, Michelle, hey.
There we go. Welcome back. Good to see Michelle.
Really? Oh my
gosh. There's a pitch for Fun Food Friday.
Okay, Michelle. Okay, our partner channel, Monarch Moments, guys. Please check out our partner channel. We love them so much, Garrett, Michelle, and Michelle says he's right. I made it, and they liked it.
It has no cheese. There we go.
Okay. So did you do like a search for the? Okay, well, I'll be on Team Replay for that one. Yeah, but I haven't. Okay, I have to see this. So, Elena, did you watch Fun Food Friday when they made mac and cheese, peanut butter and jelly mac and cheese? Is it peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter mac and cheese? Which
I think they just said there's no cheese. It's just peanut butter and jelly and macaroni.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if you remove the cheese element, then you just have pasta, which tastes like nothing, basically. Tastes like pasta. So, okay, I could be in on this. I could. I'm going to have to watch. And Michelle...
We'll be Team Replay for that.
Did you put up a recipe? I've got to try this. Obviously, I have to try this. I'm going to try this when I get back to my house, after I get my house put back together. I need to try this, and I'll post on Instagram. And, I have to try this. It was just too intriguing when I saw it. Peanut butter jelly.
In Marvel news, the Morbius movie that's being produced by Sony, starring Jared Leto, comes out April 1st.
It does.
And just before that, the Moon Knight
series starts. Hey, Michelle, you had me at dessert. I'm sorry, William. You had me at dessert. Yeah. Morbius. What do y'all think about this one? William, are you more familiar with this than I am?
Yeah, he shows up in Spider-Man, and he shows up in some other stuff, and so he's somewhat of an anti-hero kind of a little bit. Mm-hmm. Sometimes a villain, but also does good stuff too. So he's a bit of an anti-hero, so that movie comes out April 1st. Again, produced by Sony, but Marvel.
Okay.
And then the
so
Miss Marvel
not part of the MCU then.
Yeah.
Not part of the MCU.
It depends on whether they decide to chime in, really.
Right.
Perfect example is Spider-Man. Spider-Man's part of the MCU, but Venom, it currently is not. Although they kind of, that's kind of a spoiler. But anyway, they somewhat kind of looped him in, but not really.
Hey, Jillian.
So, Venom was kind of slid into the Marvel Cinematic Universe briefly. And so who knows, they could bring Venom in at some point. They could bring Morbius in at some point. We'll see. But
okay.
Oh, hi Juliet. Great to see you. Let's see other Disney news. So April 30th, right before that movie comes out, the Moon Knight series, I believe, is released. So
Moon Knight, yeah, what is that? Now, I'm going to go see Morbius, and I'm going to try to go see it and do a review on it the day that it comes out. I think I'm going to go see Morbius. I'm very interested in this. I'm very curious. I may do a little reading ahead of time to familiarize myself with it.
Oh, what am I talking about? That's Moon Knight is the end of this month. I got my months mixed up, so I keep thinking ahead to Obi-Wan. But Moon Knight releases March 30th, so that's here in just a couple of weeks.
It is.
So, Stacy, there's a little summary for you.
Okay,
related
Stacy.
to Moon Knight.
Morbius is trying to find a cure for a disease. He injects himself with what he thinks is the cure, makes him a living vampire. He must drink blood to survive. So he is an anti-hero. He's kind of we're not sure about him, right?
So March 30th, Moon Knight. Let's see, April 1st.
I'm not familiar with Moon Knight either. Yeah.
And then Obi-Wan, the Kenobi series starts streaming May 25th.
Yay!
Sorry, getting all my stuff mixed up. Let's see here. So yes, they released a new trailer on Wednesday, and again, it starts streaming May 25th. They picked May 25th yet again because that's whenever, back in the day, Star Wars, the original movie, was released in 1977. So pretty cool, full circle.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it, and we will be doing a series on. We're going to start.
Thanks, Michelle.
Series on Obi-Wan Kenobi, and we'll, just like we did for the Mandalorian and also the Book of Boba Fett. So we will be doing a weekly series on that. Looking forward to it, and we have a nice announcement coming up as soon as we kind of get it together for the month of May.
So Garrett brings up an interesting point here. He said, how much were you guys willing to pay for Disney Plus if it all of a sudden goes up $50, $80 a month? Would everyone be okay with that? So it's interesting here because I paid for 3 years up front for Disney Plus. And so I'm not being charged monthly for that because I paid all the money up front.
And I paid for 2 years up front. So
once that starts to come out of my monthly budget, I'm going to be much more conscious of that expense. So I'm glad that you brought that up. Garrett says,
okay, thanks, Michelle.
That Scrooge news this week on Disney Plus.
He did.
Okay, well, I missed that. Yeah. I'm going to have to look it up now because that directly impacts me starting, around November-ish. But Stacy said she did the same thing. So yeah, that's going to start coming out of the monthly budget versus, me having paid the bulk expense up front.
Do you think it would go up that high? I mean, I'm not sure exactly how much. I mean, good grief, that's a lot of money a month for a streaming service.
At that point, they would no longer be competing with other streaming services such as Hulu, Netflix, so on and so forth. And so I do, and we say this about a lot of stuff that's Disney related, but
that's true.
At some point, they would hit a breaking point. Because even with the library of, seemingly endless library of content of stuff you can find, people would start to balk at some point. Who knows? I couldn't see them going that high. Not if they intend to remain competitive with other streaming services. Because I know plenty of people that they'll wait until the last episode of a series drops. They'll do a month's worth, binge the series, and then they cancel again. And they just do that with every single show that comes out that they're interested in. They'll wait till the series is over, pay for that month, watch the whole thing.
Dave, I'm 100% with you. 100% with you.
So anyway,
what would be too much, Garrett? Garrett's what would be too much? 100 would price me out.
Yeah, no doubt.
You think
$1,200 a year for a streaming service?
No.
That's more than I pay for Hulu today.
Yeah, that's absurd. Yeah,
that eats into. Man, I have to do my math in my head real quick, but that's how much I pay for internet a month. So at some point they would inevitably price me out, and I would do exactly that. I would move to the model of buy a month and then cancel and then re-up again whenever something I'm interested comes along. So there would be a breaking point at some point.
Yeah, I think so too.
I hope it never gets that high. Because again,
and Debbie, a lot of people, Debbie's saying she gets it free with her cable company right now, and a lot of people do. A lot of people have it,
and that's
packaged. Yeah, that's true. So you might have to. I mean, if they did something like that, you might have to really look at bundling, your packages somehow. Your phone package or something. To get that. But I agree, Dave. I need Mandalorian. I need my Mandalorian. So, and Ahsoka and Obi-Wan, and they know that.
I can respect the fact that they have a lot of, they've spent a lot of money on these series.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I mean, we've already seen them technically start to nickel and dime with that premiere access.
That's true.
With Black Widow and various other movies, Raya and the Last Dragon. They've released these premiere access movies that, hey, they slap a $30, a wall up between. So who knows what direction they'll go? And we could start to see more of the premiere access. You want to see, you want to see Mandalorian season 3? Okay, we'll pay the piper. Who knows? Disney's doing a lot of things that are very uncharacteristic, both in the parks and other places. Very uncharacteristic of how the company has been historically run.
That's true.
And so, anyway, who knows? I wouldn't put anything past Budget Bob, Bean Counter Bob. But in other news, let's see again. The the Kenobi series starts streaming May 25th. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Debbie. You can watch all of them. What? Oh my gosh! You went through Mandalorian and Boba Fett. You have been busy. Debbie, did you watch? Did you also watch one of my very favorites? Is Rogue One. Did you watch Rogue One? I think Rogue One is
Rogue One currently on Disney Plus. I can't remember.
Totally, it is. It is. I think it's totally underrated. But that's fantastic, Debbie. I hope you enjoyed them, and so that sets you up to then to go straight into Obi-Wan. So that's great.
So, Debbie, of the stuff that you watched, what did you enjoy the most? Because you've been exposed to a lot of Star Wars content. Let us know what you enjoyed the most. Let's see here. Other relevant Disney Parks news. The Main Street Electrical Parade 50th anniversary returns on April 22nd at Disneyland. So, let's see here. I think that about covers it as far as channel news goes. Again, all the Cincy stuff that we showed earlier on in the show, you can go to jbone18.cincy.us to check out Jillian's Cincy site.
We did too, Debbie. Debbie liked The Mandalorian. Yeah,
very cool. So it's excellent. It's it's funny to say this, but it could possibly be. I mean, it's granted. We had to get everything else to eventually lead up to them being able to put The Mandalorian out and it being a smash hit. But The Mandalorian is some of my favorite Star Wars content. Bar none.
It is.
So,
it is.
Anyway.
Yeah, and we've still got that coming up, guys. We've still got that, coming up at the end of the year. And, I here's the thing. There are millions of people. They have millions of subscribers, guys. They bring in a lot of money. And I know that these series are expensive to make. I get that. But they're knocking down a chunk of money, guys.
Yeah. Oh, there's no question about that.
Yeah, the Disney company's knocking down a chunk of money.
I'd also heard rumors about them potentially adding ads to Disney Plus.
Now I've heard that.
And so I would.
They don't currently have ads.
Yeah, I would hate if they added them in, but I would almost rather them be added in to offset any cost. And I hate to say that because it's so much better to watch a movie uninterrupted. But I guarantee they would sell some sort of, just, I think, what is it with YouTube TV or YouTube? I think they offer some sort of upgraded version to pay a little extra money to get out.
Yeah.
So,
and it's not very much. I mean, according to Mikey, I know you may still be listening there, buddy. It says that it's worth it. So
Garrett, I would hate to do it, but if it kept me from paying another 20, 30, however much money, I would almost rather them go that route.
Oh yeah, I'd rather go back to the ads. I could deal with the ads better than I could deal with the money. Yeah.
There you go. A combination of the two, raising the prices and including commercials, would just be a real punch in the gut.
Yeah, no, that would be, all the above, no.
Oh.
All the above would be no.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay, Stacy says, I finally
wow.
broke down and bought the Funko Pop Cobb Vanth Chase on eBay. I have almost all the Funkos from The Mandalorian, so after 5 comments, I found the cheapest one on eBay. So, Stacy, I want that. I want that pop. So, the Cobb Vanth character, it's the ultimate troll job by Funko, but the Cobb Vanth character basically looks like Boba because, like, that Funko Pop is wearing the helmet. So he basically, for all intents and purposes, he's Boba.
Yep.
But the Chase version that Stacey's referring to has his helmet off, so it looks like what's his name? Timothy.
Yeah.
His name escapes me.
Yeah. We know it.
Timothy Oliphant. Yeah.
Timothy Oliphant, that's it. Yeah.
If I pronounced it properly. But okay, so Stacy returned 5. She bought 6 of them. So yeah, a lot. That's pretty much what most Funko Pop people do if they're really looking to knock down a Chase. Is they buy roughly 6 of them in hopes of that one of them is the Chase, and they just return all the ones that aren't.
Right.
And so I want that. I wanted that one really bad. And the other one I want that's unhelmeted is Bo-Katan.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen her without her helmet.
Version of her that is missing, like she's got her helmet taken off. So both of those I would really want.
But but your Bo-Katan may, I don't know, she still may disappear. I'm not sure.
About how that's
going to happen, but she may. Okay. I don't know. Yeah.
Her helmet being on is really cool, but I would like the Chase.
Oh, Stacy, you dog!
That is quite the luck. So
good for you.
You got the regular one and the Chase. Just buying 2, that is a home run. But want to go ahead and do a channel news, Mom? Go ahead and get moving.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into
great Funko Pop talk there.
Yeah, I would love. Oh, Stacy, is that out? Do you have that up on your Instagram by any chance? I haven't seen a couple of those. I would love to see those. I bet you do. I'll look. Okay, channel news, guys. We have a new video up. Finally, yes, I finally did get to do a new video. It's been a while, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of doing videos. I love to do videos. I really enjoy it, and I just kind of had to take a break from it because we had so much going on. But new video up on the channel. It came up on Saturday. It's some rides from our Walt Disney World vacation last April. Callie and I rode Tomorrowland Speedway and the Mad Tea Party, and it's a lot of fun. There's the blast off for Space Mountain, and there's even a little cameo of the Disneyland band, the Disneyland Philharmonic, or Disney World, Philharmonic. So it's cute. I hope y'all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. To put some fun editing in there. So I hope y'all enjoy that. Video for Saturday is going to be our travel day from that trip. I've never done a travel day video, so this is going to be kind of some new content. It was Kylie's first time on a plane, and so that's a really fun video as we were taking off and everything. So that's going to be some fun content, and I think she'll enjoy watching that. And I hope you guys do too. And hey JNN, welcome. And we have some cameos by some very dear friends of ours from our travel day. Our 2 of our ghost hosts, the incredible Mike Wheeler and Russ from What in the World with Russ, or make cameos in that, because we came in on our travel day, and then it was Russ's birthday, and we met him, and we did a little monorail crawl. It's gonna be some good content. Anyway, so y'all look for that one. It's gonna be a little bit longer video. I may do a premiere on it. What's Brewing with the Bones, Jillian? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Did not get to go live Saturday. She has postponed What's Brewing with the Bones until March the 26th, and she will discuss all that there is to do at Disney Springs. Your shopping options, good eating options, her favorites at Disney Springs. And that'll be at 8:30 a.m. on March the 26th. That's her Saturday show, so be sure to check that out. And I'm going to hopefully go ahead and get just a quick review on the sandwich and sweet shop that we ate at today in Alabama. Hope to slide that one in there. So so look for that.
Lots of good stuff to keep an eye out for. Also, just miscellaneous channel announcements. Check out our partner channel, Monarch Moments. Garrett, Michelle, and Hannah and Gabe, wonderful family we're supporting. They go live on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They have Fun Food Friday, great live streams, and also fun vlogs as well. So check them out if you haven't already. And so apparently they did the peanut butter and jelly macaroni snack. They made that for Fun Food Friday this past week, so you had to tune in to check that out, see what they thought of it. Check out the liveplace.com if you haven't already. It's a website that's basically a TV guide listing for family-friendly live streams and content. Check out Dean's YouTube channel, Dreamers Empire. Big shout-out to Dean for maintaining the liveplace.com. If you're a YouTube creator and want to grow your channel, use TubeBuddy. It's a great tool. It helps track viewing trends, suggestible keywords for titles and tags, tracks channel data that's really helpful to you in growing your channel. Basic version's free. There's a paid version. If you're like us and you have under 1,000 subs, there's a discounted paid version as well. So if you use the link in the description, it gives us both a free month. For Stickermule also, check out Stickermule.
Hey, Ian.
Welcome in, Ian B. So we're just wrapping up here, Ian B, but thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. So for Stickermule, we've got good quality, low cost promotional items. We've got magnets, we've got stickers, we got pins, or buttons, and so if you need some of that, if you have any sort of need for any of those things and other stuff, also check out Stickermule. Use our link in the description below. We both get a $10 credit for a future order. If you haven't already, so Ian B, welcome in. Check out our other stuff. We're just wrapping up here tonight, but we've got a lot of content out there on the channel. Check out our other stuff. We would be honored if you were to subscribe to us.
We're good at that, Ian.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank
if you enjoyed that, you're in for a treat.
There's more.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Ian.
Yeah, but wait, there's more. There you go. We go live every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Be sure to join us live or watch on the replay. Let us know if you're Team Replay. We love Team Replay. Leave a comment if there's something you enjoyed the show. Or, message us on Instagram. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Send us a message or email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. There are plenty of ways to reach us. If there's something you'd like to hear us talk about on the show, or if you got ideas for something you'd like to hear us talk about, let us know. Send us a direct message on Instagram. Email us at thehitchhikingbones at gmail.com. But yeah, remember, let's see here. Yeah, remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. So you get notifications when we go live or when we post videos. So
yeah, check out our content, guys. We've got some really good playlists. Check out our playlists. We've got good live streams from the parks. We've got our all of our live streams on each episode of The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. We've got, we've got resort reviews, all kinds of stuff. So check that out. If you got any questions, you can email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. And and we love mail, guys. So
love mail, love magic mail. But want to thank Aunt Susan and Aunt Joy, Jillian, Kylie, and other family members for being here. Want to thank Dean the Turkey Legster, James Ryan, BDF, Captain Acro 27, Stacy Rogers, Jonathan Chung, Catherine Wilby, Brian K, Gaming with Kevin. Thanks for being here. I think you're newer to our channel. Kevin Theme Park Adventure, Tennessee Bear, Debbie Birdfeld, Movie Mania Nick, Ford Man aka Kenneth Oakes, AJC Magic TV, Space Mountain Dave Cantrell, Monarch Moments, Dad Builds, Mike Wheeler, Sebastian the Crab, Adventures by D, Elena K808, Michelle of Monarch Moments, Jane in Travels, and Ian B. Yet another person that's a newer name in our chat. But I want to thank everybody for being here. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I do the best I can to keep track of everybody that comes into the stream and write your name down and thank you properly for being here. You got a lot of ways you can spend your time. And so we're thankful that you're here talking Disney news with us. Shout out to those watching in Ghost Mode. Shout out to our Ghost Host moderators for keeping the chat family friendly so we can enjoy the discussion and focus on, the information that we've got to talk about, and also hang out and have a good time in the chat. So appreciate everybody for interacting with us tonight, hanging out with us, talking Disney news. Mom, anything else that you wanted to mention?
Shout out to Kathy. Thanks for letting me. I appreciate Jack showing up, and thanks so much for letting me use your office. We appreciate it, and hope to have you on soon. We can get that scheduled.
Yeah, absolutely. Captain Jack, sir, thank you for yet again for making our Hitchhiker chat this week much more handsome than it normally is. I salute you, sir. I know that you're in good care with my Aunt Kathy. Yeah. So just hang in there, Jack. But anyway, a fun show again tonight.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for popping in, everybody.
We'll check those out.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Always enjoy talking Disney with all of you. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Again, lots of fun stuff to look forward to, and again, make sure to join us next week to talk more Disney news and other fun Disney topics.
Definitely, yeah. Check us out, guys. Again, check out our videos.
Mom's going to be on the move this week.
Like it? I'm on the move. So I have no idea where I'm going to be.
She might be slow to respond. If you reach out to her. But yeah, again, if you need to reach out to us, let us know on Instagram. But anyway,
definitely.
Remember, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there's always room for one more. So please.
Hurry back.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks so much, guys. And a great St. Patrick's Day. Good night, guys.